So yesterday was the first day of classes in my academy, and that is just a process that I don't foresee myself ever being very good at. It's incredibly uncomfortable and infuriating and humiliating and just all of those bad things that people don't like feeling. The thing is, I'm sure everybody knows that it's a bad experience because as a student you're there and you say, oh, all these new students are around me and I have to get used to a new teacher and I don't want to make a fool of myself. So all of the students try to show as little emotion as possible and participate as infrequently as possible and hope that they can just get through the day so that they can scope out everybody else in class. The problem is, as a teacher, you're trying to get them involved and trying to get them excited about what's coming up in the term, and they're not saying anything to you. You feel like a comedian at a club who's completely bombing. It's especially frustrating when more than half of the class are students that you've taught before and who've been in class together before, but still don't feel comfortable enough. So you know what they're capable of doing, but they're not giving it to you yet. And it's really tempting to overcompensate by doing something crazy just to get a laugh so that you know that they're alive, but that's not a good thing to do. You always have to remember that this first class is the first step in a whole term of classes, and you want to establish yourself the way you will be the rest of the term. Especially with older students, you have to win them over, and they're not as forgiving if they had a bad first impression of you. It's frustrating for me because my academy works on 3-month terms, and so I don't have students for more than 3 months, and with teenagers it usually takes about 8 weeks for them to actually start liking you, and so that means I get about a month with them wrapped around my finger, and then I have to pass them off again. But on the upside, I did see some of my students that I've taught before who just beamed when they saw my face, and then they said, "Teacher, I miss you, I want you in my class." And then they found out that I am actually teaching them on Friday, and they high-fived me. And these are troublemaking kids. Of course, they're the kind of troublemaking kids who have that weird kind of charm to them that teachers like, even though they're infuriating. But the fact of the matter is, I know that they're not saying that just because I let them get away with stuff, because Lord knows I don't. I'm the kind of teacher that students know can be really fun when things are going well, but you do not want to cross me. So I consider it an achievement that these two boys wanted me to be their teacher. Anyway, those of you who have been teachers, I'm sure understand. Please share your class starting stories in the comments. And everybody else, you know, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know teaching is a strange profession that a lot of people don't get to experience on their own. So I hope this taught you a little bit more what we go through if you ever have kids in school. If you are a student, please remember this on the first day and at least let the teacher know that they seemed like a nice person and they didn't completely bomb. You were just nervous about showing your face to other people, because teachers need that encouragement too. And with that, I think I'll head off for the day. Here's your K-pop song of the day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!